Although we cry, we closer to the plug. Fuck being fly, black fly, put your toasters up. We the only ones to save the day. BRS, the only ones that make the change. He don't love you, girl, his mind on the dope game. Still you love the way he stroking his rope chain. They thinking they fading us, but really they making us. I came from Shockman back and you know scraping up. I realized the...
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in to another episode of Florida Prison Talk. I'm your host, Easy Win. And we coming right back at you, the New York State Department of Corrections. We in the state I was born in, not the state I was raised in. We're going to get back to Florida real soon. But right now, we're right up in the New York State Department of Corrections. Introduce yourself, bruh.
Yeah, what's good, world? You already know it's A-Thug, Blackrollingstones, Harlem bound. Shout out to the network, you know what I'm saying, for really, you know, bringing this forward, because I feel like this is a good part of healing. And it's not really, like you say, to glorify, but even when kids seeing this in different people, no matter the age, it can help them, like, you know, stay out of the system and basically, you know, do better, you know?
That's a fact.
Like I enjoyed the interview yesterday too. It was definitely good energy. Shout out to my dude Jerry.
But that was because of stuff you was like, bro, how about this?
Only.
You helped me out in that interview yesterday, bro, with some stuff that I wouldn't have asked unless you brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that's what's up. You get what I'm saying? You was in the background like, bro, how about this? Well, it make a lot of sense. So I really appreciate that, bro.
Definitely, man.
How much time did you do in the Department of Corrections?
Like me, my first bid, I actually did a year. That was like a drug charge, you know what I mean? That was in Bergen County. You know, I was actually in Inglewood at that time. And that was like, I learned a little about the laws at that time because I actually lived in the school zone, like my house. And then I was doing my thing like around there. So basically, like, even though I actually didn't have like a lot of a prior record at that time, like over there is real strict with that. If you do anything within 500 or 1,000 feet of a school zone, like it's automatic, you get in the bullet, you feel me? So like, even though I was talking to different people, I was like, yo, I was like jammed up with that one. Like I didn't have many friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though like, cause you know, my mom's posse, we moved to Jersey and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of my homies, they already was doing biz. They was on the island, different things. So it's like, you know, basically it helped out a little bit, but at the same time, it still caught up with me, you know?
Right. Okay. So that was Bergen, that's in Jersey?
Yeah, that was in Bergen County. I was in Bergen County. I ended up like, you know, doing like, I did a year for that, you know what I mean? Exactly. I was in the county for like about 8 months or whatever. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to, but then I just realized, you know what, let's just go downstate, you know what I'm saying? I ended up going down to Annandale.
Okay, that's where you was at for a little while?
Yeah, I was like up and about. It's like, that was the first bid and stuff like that. That was, like me personally, I feel like I know for a fact that that's not the worst case scenario that I could have been in, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that I, like me, like, you know, I was like I said, that was my first time and stuff like that, you know. For the most part, I'm the type of person, like, just want to, like you described, you know, want to stay out of trouble, you know, do what I got to do. I did most of my bid, like, working out, you know what I'm saying? You know, writing. I wrote over, like, literally on some pop shit over 200 songs when I was incarcerated, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you did time in New York also, right?
Yeah, like, mostly just, like, going through the tunes. I was on the island, you know what I mean? Not no real biz, but just, like, you know, going through the system type shit, you know what I'm saying? For the most.
How was your upbringing, bro? You had your mother and your father. How was your upbringing?
I grew up with my mom and my pops, you know what I'm saying? It was both there, you know what I'm saying? So in a way, like I never could really sit up here and try to use that as an excuse or scapegoat, you know what I'm saying? It was more just the ambition, you know what I'm saying? I never really tried to be like, I'm from Harlem, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thug is just in me, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to, you know, glorify this, like, it's either in you or it's not. Like, some people try to go too hard to try to do that. That's where they find themselves jammed up in situations that they wasn't supposed to. You dig what I'm saying? Me, it was just mostly just the ambition, like putting things together. Like, why would I want to work for some white cracker and get paid this when I could do this in this amount of time? It was mostly like smart shit, you know what I'm saying, that led to certain decisions or whatever. And even sometimes, like when I remember after I did do a bid and I came home and I was like, you know, I want to stay away from all of this. It's like some of these jobs don't provide the avenue for you to be able to, you know, do the right thing. Like they holding that against you, you know what I'm saying? Even in the halfway house, they say, yo, make sure you tell the truth about your record and all of that. And then every person that you talking to, when it come down to it, they know that you qualified. They know that the vibe is good, but then they're like, what happened with this? You know what I'm saying? And next thing you don't got the job. So I'm like, yo, next time I go in there, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell them that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell them the truth. And I mean, I'm gonna tell them like, nah, and then I got the job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or sometimes you get the jobs. Like I was working for this shit called Wildcat, man. And then I'm locked up with a bunch of dudes. I mean, I'm working with a bunch of dudes doing maintenance that they got the jail mentality and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crabs in the bucket. So it's like, I'm almost thinking about going to my job and blowing a nigga head off. And now I'm like, I might as well have been on the block for this. You feel me? Like, so like, that's when my own business really just go hard. That's when I became like a vendor. And I started, my uncle put me onto that. And I started selling mixtapes and cologne and different shit and stuff like that. And then I started selling my t-shirts with the logos on it. Everything just started elevating into like selling like custom tees and hoodies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I became like one of the biggest vendors in Harlem on 125th, like with the custom made tees and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you from Harlem, so you go to Rikers. I go to Rikers Island. That's y'all county jail, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you been to Rikers Island?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I ask everybody this question, what I'm about to ask you right now. Before your first time going to Rikers Island, was you nervous or was you scared of the unforeseen? How was you feeling before you got to Rikers Island when you knew you was going? What's going through your body?
For me personally, I do so many people, like, and I really do, like, just in general, like, my mentality is like, you know what I'm saying, like the first nigga that really tried me, I'll pop it off, like, you know, I'm not gonna like, you know, try to come in here on no tough guy shit or whatever. I'm gonna just be myself, and like, you know, but I ain't gonna let nobody take me for the phone, take me for the jack, or take, you know what I mean, or just talk to me anyway. You dig what I'm saying? Like, like, cause it's like, you know what I mean. You thinking about sometimes on my first bid, like, you know, sometimes you try to avoid shit, then people could take that into like a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go home too much, my nigga, like it's like now it's like you got to worry about you right here, the present time. You got to adapt to your environment. You know what I'm saying? You got to adapt to your environment. This ain't the time to, you know, start talking about Jesus Christ, Allah, and all of this stuff. Like if you never was talking about that before, this ain't the time. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the time where you say you was a thug, you say you was this, like it's gonna be times that you're gonna have to really display that, you know what I mean? Because, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people talking.
You went through shit in there?
Yeah. Like I remember one time, like, you know what I'm saying, where I was like on a visit, man. Like, you know, a lot of people, when you got visits, you got people writing you got people that, some people, they don't got that, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't get no commissary, they fucked up everything, you know what I'm saying? People talking about how they was this, that, kingpinning outside, but if you was a boss don, somebody gonna look out for you, you know what I'm saying? If you was doing all this with all of these chicks, like why they not dead, you know what I'm saying? Where's your family? Where's everybody? You dig what I'm saying? Some people burn bridges, they not real niggas, they was disloyal to everybody, so don't give a fuck when they, that's not my story, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, at the end of the day, I had a visit, I remember having a good time, I was like really, like on epiphany. I'm almost high just off the visit. Then I come back and I look under my bed and I'm like, yo, where's my commissary? My heart just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas violated my shit. Like, and I'm looking and everything just seemed normal. Niggas just moving. So I'm trying to look. I'm just looking down, like, who look funny? Who's looking at me? Like, who's like, you know, everybody trying to play it off. Niggas playing spades, slamming the cards on the thing. Niggas acting like nothing happened. I know somebody in this motherfucker saw something, my nigga. You heard? But I'm not trying to make a big, like, with everybody know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta play chess.
So then I'm like, all right, boom. So then go to like, you know, my man, I told him like, yo, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you know, niggas like a couple people like, yo, I ain't even see it. Niggas playing dumb. Cause you know, it's like niggas don't want to like, you know, that's not really snitching, but like in a way, sometimes niggas look like, yo,
no, niggas gotta mind their business.
Yeah, niggas like minding their business
They
or whatever.
not your mans like that,
yeah.
Niggas gotta mind their business, man.
So basically, I remember, like, I'm trying to figure it out. So then they call count, like right in the middle of like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where was that?
Like, that was in Bergen County. That was like, like,
Jersey?
Yeah, that was Jersey. You know what I mean? So I remember it was like, it was like a wannabe Crib nigga. He wasn't even like real valid. He was like a Doja. Yeah, like just on some Centum shit. Like,
so there's Crips in Jersey.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's Crips, it's Bloods, it's Latin Kings, and the Yetas.
So the Crips live in jail? The Crips live in jail in Jersey? They live
like, in any jail that I've been, like, you know what I'm saying, really for the most part, you know what I'm saying, where I was at, like, really Blood was, like, really ruling shit, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, for the most part. So, like...
You ain't see no Crips when you got locked up?
Nah, hell yeah, I told you, it was mad Crips.
In the island?
And Crips is mad Crips in Irvington,
in Jersey.
In Jersey, Newark, you know what I'm saying? Like, Newark is more, a lot of more Bloods, but it's like Irvington, like, and all of that in that area. Even in Inglewood, where I was at, like, I even knew Crips that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dude Willie B, cool and all that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on my block right here. You know what I'm saying? My son Cool and Kim. You know what I'm saying? Different niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? Dave East. Shout out to Dave East. You feel me? But anyways, make a long story short, like, you know, with that scenario, like, I was a little like, and I remember actually my bunkie.
You got your commissary back?
I didn't get the commissary, but that nigga got his ass whooped. I'm about to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what it was, you know, when niggas take shit too, it's like niggas could take shit. It could be a whole bunch of niggas. Like, it ain't just gonna be one nigga sitting there with your shit in a pile like that. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas share it, and then that shit becomes like everybody got it, and then everybody. That's why some niggas is just quiet. They're not gonna say nothing too. You know what I'm saying? But because it's like, yo, I fuck with A-Thug, but nigga, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That nigga ain't gonna give me all his honey buns. That nigga VI, fuck it, my nigga. Let me get. So now it's there. Not saying that everybody. It was mostly. When it come to find out, it was homie that did that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So make a long story short. You know what I mean? I even forgot the nigga name. That's how much of a nobody the nigga was. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, my bunkie, he was like a Puerto Rican nigga. Like, he been on the island, different shit like that. I think he was one of the shits. He was in Yeta and shit, but he was an OG and shit. He was like, yo, bro, I never had a nigga come take nothing out of my room and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know, you my bunkie and shit like that. He was like, yo, but you gotta handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's disrespecting me. And me and my man upstairs, and his man was like a nigga working out every day. He even had the blood niggas on a little bit of ice, like they knew not to move too crazy around them and shit like that. Make a long story short, but them niggas was ready to go to war too. You know what I'm saying? So like he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, my bunkie and shit, but you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, handle that, whatever. So I was like, hell yeah, of course. That's what gave me even like, just in case anybody's try to jump, that wasn't going down. You know what I'm saying? I went straight upstairs, you know what I mean? Got it in. I remember the nigga tried to rush me on some dumb shit. Then I hit him, nigga. I caught him with the uppercut and shit. Then also niggas don't know, like, I kick, you know what I'm saying? So that he was a little thrown off with that shit. That nigga started backing up. It was over. Like, he got him in the headlock. I flipped him. Then we fighting in the back, like, you feel me? All the way in the back type shit, right? Like, and cause so yeah, like we in the dorm, but we upstairs, we hit in so you could get it in so the cops won't come. But this nigga starts going all the way out where the showers was at, you know what I mean? So now, once I had this nigga, I remember I had this nigga, I was like hitting that nigga, boom, boom. I hit this nigga so hard, I must have been hitting him a little bit wrong. It just records it because my fist was like that, my nigga. When we was in the lockup and shit, the turtles started coming. I was hitting them all the way until they got right there because I don't want them niggas to be like, oh, this nigga wild, and then start going crazy on me.
Oh, so you would stop?
Nah, hell no. Until they got right there. That's a fact, my nigga. Like, I was stomping that nigga out, yo. I was like, nah, bro, this nigga violated me. You feel me?
Shit. Oh, so you figured out who took your shit?
Yeah. So then after that, you know what I'm saying? I go lock up and shit like that, you know what I mean? I see him come to lock up and shit. And it's funny, then these other two niggas that was from Passaic, they was blood and shit. They actually, I was fucking with them too for a little bit, but then it's like we got into a little argument. Then this man came there. They ended up fighting with another nigga that was there that was from Brooklyn and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they end up following me in there too. At first I was like, yo, you know, it was good because I like, at least it's new energy now. I'm over here. Then it's like niggas from over there started following me in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in lockup. These niggas like, yo, can I get a magazine? Yo, fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, I don't even want to fuck with y'all niggas.
I never been locked up in Jersey, but how they was treating like the New Jersey niggas, how they was treating New York niggas over there?
Like, basically, like, I mean, I was like a Jersey, New York nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
because that is right about that. That's a fact.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, you know, basically, like, Eaglewood, like, is not, like, one of the most dangerous towns in Jersey, you know what I'm saying?
Copy.
Like, when it comes to most, like, gangster parts of Jersey, you got Jersey City, you got,
I got family in Jersey City.
You got Newark, you got Patterson, you got, you know what I'm saying? Camden is one of the motherfuckers. They had the second murder rate. Camden is the smallest town that you would fucking think about. Smaller than Philly, smaller than everywhere. That shit had the second murder rate at one time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was in, you go to Craft in Trenton. Trenton is another part that's gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, they called Newark, baby, LA. Cause like,
Newark is crazy.
Yeah, Newark
been like that forever, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm locked up with. Oh yeah, speaking because you was talking about who you was locked up with. I was locked up with Jermaine Hopkins. You know who that is?
Jermaine Hopkins, the boxer. He a boxer or something?
Nah, that's homie.
That's the nigga from Juice.
That's the nigga, that homie from Juice, the fat boy from Juice.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I was locked up with him. He was when I went to Trenton and shit. When I went downstate, that's where you go to Craft, where you get classified and shit to see where you on the like we was talking about medium, max, or you know, case that's where you get classified. You usually stay there for like anywhere from like 2 weeks. Some niggas be there for like a couple of months. Some niggas get a job, but you can't really be there too long. Like you're gonna get shipped wherever you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I remember when we was just going in there. That's when. Like, he was, like, a little bit, like, loud talking because he knew a lot of people from Newark and shit. He was known, so he was joking and shit. Me, that's not my wave. I'm more quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, like, but at the end of the day, like,
Oh, you been up north?
Yeah. So, when I went downstairs, I was down in Annandale, you know what I'm saying, in Jersey. So, we ended up being, like, bunkies. He was right next to me and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, like, because when he first like said it, he was like, "Oh, you rap like because you know everybody rap, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I remember everybody rap, everybody got bars or could spit a couple clips in a cipher, you know what I'm saying? Because they memorize it so well. But like me, I does this shit, you know what I'm saying? I could freestyle off the top. I write, niggas see me on my bunk writing and shit. What you doing? Like I'm writing to every song that's on the radio, switching up flows on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like. Not like you could still keep rapping to the same beat because you rapping, the beats is changing on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Or you just writing a cappella. So make a long story short, like he was like, let me hear something, whatever. So I started spitting. I remember one of the big homies that was blood, like he was under him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas at that time was having dreads and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the new niggas,
What was his name?
His name was Murder, you know what I'm saying?
I knew Murder.
And then he was telling me, because my name is A-Thug, then he was telling me that it was another nigga from Newark named A-Thug that was blood and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was his homie. So that at first we was talking about that and shit. Then it was like I was spitting and all that. Like niggas, they know trash, naughty by nature, different shit like that. Niggas is connected with these type of little Queen Latifah, all that shit. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Okay.
Lady Luck, shout out to Luck too. Lady Luck, she from T-Deck and shit. I remember spitting with her because I took a couple of semesters at Bergen Community College, you know what I'm saying? And I remember she came and spoke because I was in a music business class. She came and spoke to us because she was on the Def Jam and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because she's somehow related to Sugar Hill. Like, and I actually had an internship with Sugar Hill Records because they in Inglewood, New Jersey too. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, I always put myself into this shit, B. I've been a go-getter. Like, I don't got no family in the music industry, but I always somehow maneuver. Like, even through high school, like, I was always, like, you know, playing sports and was known for spitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a freshman. I'm spitting with the scenes. Like, I already got the respect because I'm, like, nice, you know what I'm saying, in the cypher, B.
Right.
So but, yeah, man. I was going to talk about, I remember the second bid, the first one, that was a drug charge. The second one, that was a gun charge. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget that shit because I'm really like fresh off of the first bid. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm on parole and shit like that. And like I'm just basically trying to do my thing. I remember I was gonna that day that I seen the nigga that ended up being my co-defendant on that one. Oh, well, actually, he was a nigga who snitched on me, like set me up. You know what I'm saying? I was coming back from it was called the Gong Show that I did. I came in second place. R.I.P. Shout out to Lovebug Starsky. You know what I'm saying? You know who Lovebug is? Yeah, that's a pioneer right there. You know what I'm saying? I opened up Willie's Sports Entertainment on 145th and 8th Ave. You know what I'm saying? And I came in second place with that shit. And believe it or not, I met Max B because Max B was there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was before he was even Max B, called the Max O. And like it wasn't even Dipset, Bird Gang, none of that shit. It was called 40 Wolves because he's from 40th and Lenox, you heard? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I mean? Like I was always at the right places, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why my name actually ring bells for different things, whether it be the custom clothes on 125th, music shit or the street shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, basically, where was I at? What was I saying?
You were saying that you opened up, you knew Max B before he was Max B with the 40th. Y'all was at a concert.
Yeah. Cool, you know what I'm saying? He tried to holler at my cousin and shit, my Christina and shit one time at the bar and shit, but I came in second place with that joint. And I remember like I was on the right path. I wasn't even really fucking with shit. Basically, it was entrapment because I saw homie and then he was like, I was locked up. He was from Passaic too. So I'm figuring this nigga good money, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no snitch or whatever. I was locked up with the nigga. So I ain't even that was the last thing. That's a big mistake, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Never think just because you was locked up with a nigga, that nigga's not a snitch, yo. You know what I'm saying? Never fucking that shit, my nigga. It's niggas that's doing cases that they locked up in a cell and their bunkie is recording them, telling them stories at night, and they taking it back to the boys, my nigga. And they getting less time and they getting out. In this case, so never fucking think that. You heard? Yeah. Real talk. That was like the biggest mistake that I thought at that time, you know what I mean? Because I ain't even fucking think about it, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, he ended up setting me up, and then like I was doing this other job, like this telemarketing shit in Queens and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I met the other homie, he was a homie and shit, and then we was talking about the music shit, and then me and this nigga, he told me that he had them things or whatever the case may be, so it come to find out, this nigga's asking me for those things. First, he was asking me for work. I'm like, nah, I ain't really fucking with that right now. You know what I'm saying? And then he started asking me about, you know, he said he had beef. So he said, you know, but I'm thinking like, fuck it, I can make a couple dollars real quick on this too. Don't get twisted, you feel me? Because I always like connected with everything. Like I could get anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm Panamanian, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Broadway. Like, what is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? The world is yours, you know what I'm saying? As long as you got the money, you dig? At the end of the day, that's a mistake too. Sometimes when you on a mission and you love, like I love music, this is what I really wanted to do. Like I made my time. I did my time. Like I said, I came home with massive. I read a lot. You know, I worked out. You know, I became more divine, knowing myself, and I came back with so much music to record. It was crazy. So I can't even say that like, yo, I regret everything or whatever, because like, you know what I'm saying, I really did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? Some people in wasting time. There's people that come home with degrees, they learn how to trade, they do something with themselves to make themselves elevate, you know what I mean? And when they come out, they master the world because they mastered themselves. So if that's the case, then that's a good scenario. But I got friends like me and my dude Jerry, my dude Payne, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I love him like a brother. This is a dude that'll do anything for me, you know what I'm saying? Knew him since we was kids. And he from Inglewood too. This dude's from Inglewood, New Jersey. He's more thorough than a lot of niggas that I know from all of the places that I just named. Okay. That's what's up. My son, you know what I'm saying? He like king and shit, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as you can see me, like I'm colorblind, you know what I'm saying? I'm God body. I treat a person accordingly, how they vibe out and how they treat me and how they move in my eyes. You dig what I'm saying? So I really don't go by you this, that, or you this or you that. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I don't go by that. And that's some fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like that's. So you said you grew up with the gun though? Huh? That he entrapped you with the gun? Yeah, back to that. I'm jumping into that. Yeah, man. Son, that was crazy. Like, cause it was like a thing of like it became like, it wasn't my business, but once I'm such an ambitious person, the way I set things up, it became like a little bit like, it was times that I could have just said, you know, fuck this shit. This shit ain't go through, because he was like, he was fronting on his end. Then it was fronting on my other man's end. And then it was like, I didn't even feel like doing it. It was like different emotions that was like, oh, this shit is like getting forced. You know what I mean? This whole deal. You know, it's not only what I'm making a couple hundred out of this. Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But then you get to the point where it's like, you forget about it. Then he's like, yo, yeah, I need it. Then I guess the way he was trying to set it up with these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. So I'm not thinking about that at that time. But now that you think about it, that's what was probably happening. So finally, we do what we do. We have over there because we about to make money, you know what I'm saying? And I remember we met at the Bennigan's over there. All of this shit is like in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I remember one of my cases, the first case when they came to get me, that shit was one of the biggest busts in Bergen County, bro. That shit is in the newspaper. My name is in the newspaper. I made the news. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, because it was like the biggest sweep and raid. It was like chain gang shit. They had so many niggas from every different town, like in this big ass auditorium. You know what I'm saying? And then like classifying and sending niggas to whatever county that they was from and shit. You know what I'm saying? I never forget. So basically, I remember, like, you know, I was supposed to meet him in the Bennigan's right here in Inglewood, right off the highway on Route 4, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, we got there. I'm like, oh, where you at? He said he's on his way. Then we there, whatever. We got the taxi just waiting, like, yo, just wait, homie, you know what I'm saying? And then I never forget the car. I heard boop, boop, boop. And then I heard the cops come. The nigga was like some redneck. He was like, get the fuck on the floor right now. The nigga, like, that's one of the movements where, like, people say they reach for their wallet and it's over, homie. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ready, because think about it. They know that we got the guns. If you're doing a gun deal, usually you're going to have a gun on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been more than a probable to Swiss cheese. You know what I'm saying? And just say, yo, that nigga move wrong. That's it. You know what I mean? So at that, I just was like, you got to know, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Get on your knees, whatever, blah, blah. Just do what they saying, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Start talking and doing this and doing anything that they not saying. That's how people saying that, yo, the cops shouldn't have did that. But yo, at the end of the day, sometimes not even taking up for a cop, but they scared because they don't know if you got a gun and you just move and then you shoot them and it's over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, for everybody, for all of these different cases, I'm not going to desensitize anything because, of course, the cops was wrong with those Sandra Blaine situations and different stuff. But if you listen to the tape, a lot of it was a lot of resistance and a lot of talking, bro. Silence is the key right there. Just do what they say. Get your lawyers, fight it in the court of law, and win your case. Fuck out of there, homie. That's it, bro.
You'll live to see another day. Exactly.
Yeah, like sometimes people even know that what they doing is wrong after a while. Rub it in their face. They actually try to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to let their conscience kick in. You know what I'm saying? I done had cops that got me in the car know that, yo, you arrested me for some bullshit. This racial profiling type shit. And then they even know, like, and then they fucking treating me, getting me fucking Doritos and water and everything. Why? Because you know that this shit is bullshit, my nigga. I ain't never seen nobody treat me like this. Yo, you want to call this? You want to do this? Because you know that this shit is bogus, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to be like, rah, 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 then they'll be like, yeah, he must be an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Reverse psychology. Niggas got to get smarter when they're in these situations, bro. You can't just be an asshole and expect somebody to treat you. You know, nah, it's not going to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people that's in the game, they automatically don't understand that. Even we see it in movies all the time. That they're going to turn you and your co-defendant against. They did that to me and my co-defendant. And he's supposed to be street nigga and shit. And then he sort of fell for that shit. My nigga, like, come on, dog. I don't talk, dog. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is you talk, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Me and him, like, ended up, we not cool, dog. You feel me?
But they rushed you?
Like, basically, my co-defendant ended up talking, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Because he was crying from the rip once we got in there talking about he had did a bid up on Shock and all of that, and that his wife is going to leave him if he do another bid. Nigga, that shit ain't got shit to do with me, nigga. Fuck is you. We both here right now. Basically, these shits is really yours. I'm like, oh, that's the man. Then he going to talk some mafia shit like, yo, you brought him to the table. Nigga, I didn't know that nigga, nigga, I'm sitting right here with you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You like you saying it like I would have known. It's a chance, nigga. You feel me? Like now you gonna turn like a little bitch, nigga. You basically, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe that shit, my nigga. Niggas talk so much shit when they outside, this and that, and all this gang shit, my nigga. Y'all niggas gotta watch out for those people, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Y'all was
telling
in the same county jail, you and your co-defendant?
yeah, of course. We went in there together. Instead of sticking together, it was like, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't cool. Like I was worried whether he was gonna fold, you know what I'm saying?
Right. How much time did you get for that case?
I got 2.5 years, bro. And I got hit at the board for that shit because I was on parole at that time when it happened, you know what I'm saying? I had like a couple of scuffles and different shit or whatever, but it wasn't nothing shit to take away your time. So like basically, I remember when I was studying in a law library and I figured out that case was entrapment. And I told my lawyer, because I fired my first lawyer because they was just trying to get me to cop out. And that's the key too. You gotta fire your lawyer if they're not fighting for you. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna get a better lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get a second fucked up lawyer, you gotta fire them too again. Then the third one is guaranteed to be going to be a better lawyer. This is if you just don't even have no paid lawyer. You dig what I'm saying? If you don't have a paid lawyer, you got to do your due diligence and study your case. You know what I'm saying? So that you basically doing the work and you tell this person, this is what I want you to do when you go in there, bro. Don't say nothing else, my nigga. You got to say it just like that.
So, damn. So you catch 2.5 more years in Jersey.
Yeah.
They saying you what facility did you go?
I went back to the same spot, Annandale.
Oh, for Annandale. And how was it your second time around? Was you more experienced? You knew more? You knew what was going on? What kind of things did you do there to make money? Did you have a hustle?
I remember in the county, one of my bunkies, he could draw and shit real good. So like then I started like, I was like, yo, bro, we about to sell this shit, you know, niggas started buying like, cause like you sending shit home to your girl, like with Tweety Bird on it, like hand drawn and fire shits, you know what I'm saying? Mickey Mouse, everything, whatever, shit like that, you know what I mean? Everything, different things like that is a hustle, you know what I mean? For the most part, I remember I was smoking bud in there. We would roll with Bible papers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, okay. I wasn't really on no hustling shit. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie about that, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
how about situations though? Like on your second bid, how long did it take before trouble found you? Or did trouble not find you on that second bid? Can you talk about one of the situations on your second bid?
Okay, let's see. All right, yeah. On my second bid, I remember, boom, everything was smooth. I had like more of a me and my bunkie, man. That was my guy. This nigga was from North Carolina. He was cool as shit, bro. I remember we would work out together. He was Muslim, you know what I'm saying? He was on his Ramadan shit at that time. Like, you know, we was building like everything. Like, you know, when I write a song, like that nigga was like, yo, bro, you gotta that nigga believed in me like crazy, bro. That nigga loved my shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point he'd be like, yo, let me hear something, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then with the workout, like that's, you know, so it's like, it was like a brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even like, and we was both like neutral, like I'm Godbody, but it's like, we not, you know, part of no gang or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it was like two real neutral niggas that'll really give it to niggas like if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas could feel the force, like when you by yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's when mostly a lot of shit really could happen, you know what I'm saying? But if it's even just 2 or 3 niggas that they know, like these niggas gonna go all out for each other, most likely niggas ain't gonna try it, even if it is 7 of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I notice a lot of time, a lot of people do prey on the weakness. You dig what I'm saying? Like just because quiet don't mean that he won't kill. You dig what I'm saying?
Right,
like, I used to pray at night, like, you know what I'm saying, to God, like, God, you know me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I would do. And please don't put me in no predicament where I have to do this, because I will. That was my prayer to God. You feel me? Yep, and I back to the situation, it was like, yo, nothing ever happened in there. Boom. Soon as my dude leave, I'm in there, whatever, dolo, I'm chilling. Then this young kid comes in there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He goes somewhere else, but then he didn't like his bunkie, whatever. So he asking me, can he come in my room and shit? Bro, he was all right. He like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, played ball a lot and shit like that. Young kid. You know what I'm saying? He was like trying to rap a little bit, you know. I was like, You know what I mean? Because it's my room now. You know what I'm saying? That's my room now. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. You could come in the room. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I mean? Like with me, like if niggas coming in the room, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really have a lot of people just coming in and out of the room. You know what I'm saying? It's just a selected few. Like I don't really play that shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, as soon as he get in the room, not even like a little bit later, it's like I saw like certain shit was missing. So I'm like asking him, he like, yo, I don't know, like da. I ain't, nigga, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit wasn't adding up, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking furious, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really on the max, my nigga. Because remember, that shit happened to me on the first bid. Now this shit happened again, you know what I'm saying? And niggas never, ever, on God, I put that, ever extorted me, nigga. Never actually, like, beat me up and took my shit, nigga. Never. Let's put that on file, my nigga. Let's put that on file. If it's a nigga that could contest to that, stand up now. Because, like, at the end of the day, like I said, those two scenarios, fuckboy shit, sneak thieving, bro.
Right.
Point blank, period. So now I got to do the math. I got to do the one, you know what I'm saying, and see, like, did anybody see nothing, something, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like you say, same type of scenario, niggas. So, like, I remember this time I did it, I didn't even give a fuck. I said that shit in front of y'all. I said, yo, niggas went in my fucking room, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dead ass, yo, whoever did that shit, come see me right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit like a man, my nigga. Like, whoever did that shit, big nigga, small, fuck, who that, come see me right now, nigga.
Right.
Everybody's looking at me, nigga, because that's not, I'm quiet, you know what I'm saying? I'm smooth, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool nigga. This is now, niggas know I'm serious, bro. I'm ready to kill my nigga, for real. Who did that shit?
That's right.
You know, so everybody looking, no niggas is looking around, nobody's saying nothing, my nigga. I didn't hear one fucking, jail, like I ain't hear one fucking remark, my nigga. Real talk, I didn't. Not even from the toughest niggas. You know what I mean? So, like, and then, like I said, it's like, boom. So, I never forget, bro, like, then I just say, yo, nah, fuck that, my nigga. That's on my bunkie, nigga. This shit never happened before this nigga got in there. And I plotted, like, I'm gonna get this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we locked in, you know what I'm saying, I was like, yo, asking the question. He was like, yo, what you mean? Yo, you pressing me, my nigga? Like, I was like, yo, my nigga, slow down, my nigga. You feel me? You talking too fast, my nigga. Like, you acting like, you know what I'm saying, you don't know shit. You had to have seen something. I'm gonna ask you again. Or else I'm gonna take it like you know, or you in with whatever happened, my nigga, straight like that. So then I think he said some slick shit. So then we just started getting it popping, you know what I'm saying? In there, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll never forget that, you know what I'm saying? The nigga that was doing the mopping and shit, sweeping, he was like, yo, chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all niggas don't want to get locked up. You know what I'm saying? So then it was like niggas like, stop, like yo, word, it's gonna, at the end of the day, we're gonna end up getting, you know, I'm gonna end up losing my room, like he was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Then it was like the same vibe that he just described yesterday about my dude Jerry. He was like, yo, you gotta sleep with the nigga in the room, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking tight. No, hell no, I ain't getting no sleep that night, nigga. I wanted to kill this nigga. Me and him, he ended up falling asleep first, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like at the day, my nigga, because I could stay up all night. I was just there writing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like keeping myself busy. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm not going to sleep with this little prick ass nigga. This nigga, pussy, I don't know what this nigga might do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I mean? So that nigga fell asleep like a little baby. I could have killed this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, yo, I was like, yo, you know what? I mean, like, that shit was crazy, bro. You know? That was it. That's all I was for, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all was able to live together after that?
Nah, hell no, nigga. I went to the CO the next day, nigga, and told that nigga got to get the fuck out of my room, nigga. He got that nigga out of there, and he moved in with some other nigga. And that's on God, nigga. Because I've been there before that, nigga. Them niggas have respect for me because I don't really start no fucking trouble, bro. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I suggest niggas to be cool, because when you like too rah-rah and then the COs see you as that, they're gonna look at you as you the problem, you know what I'm saying? They know me chilling, writing, working out, doing this. I've been there for months, niggas. They know me. I'm cool. What the fuck? This nigga in now, it's like, yo, this happened, that happened, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, get this nigga out the room because something is gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you.
Right, that's right. And I see you at the African Charm and You speak about God bodies and 5%ers.
Yeah,
People,
that's a fact. That's a
people are
fact.
so used to hearing.
I was in Africa. I went to Africa. I was in Senegal for like a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a tour. I opened up for a big artist like Wally Sack and everything. It was one of the most beautiful times of my life, man, for real.
And people on this platform are so used to hearing about the Bloods, the Crips, all of this. Speak about the organization you in, the God Bodies 5%ers. How did that come about?
Like basically what it is like, you know, shout out to my uncle Yaya, you know what I'm saying, which falls under the Nubian Nation, which is studying under Dr. Malachi York, you know what I'm saying? That's the more like elevated what's going on right now, up to date, you know, God body type, you know what I'm saying? But it's all in the same essence, and the mathematics from, you know what I'm saying, still adds up. You're digging how you apply it to your life. What it is like basically understanding and overstanding that the Black man is God, you know what I'm saying, within yourself, not really looking outside of yourself, you know what I'm saying, but looking within, being the change in the world, you know what I'm saying? God is love, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that we got to endure is because people don't got no love for themselves. They don't got no love for nobody else. They don't got no respect, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we lost who we was. We created everything, you know what I'm saying? I got a song out there called Black Inventors. I got another song called Black Power, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you wouldn't believe that we created super soakers, computer chips like that run video games, like, you know, everything, the way everything is run. They act like, you know, with Christianity, that, you know, it started when people wrote that Bible, when times was going on way before that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about chemic knowledge, you know what I'm saying? We talking about kings and pharaohs, you dig? How we go from kings and pharaohs to niggas and bitches, to hoes and sluts and thotties. You dig what I'm saying?
That's
like,
right.
Everybody want to be G's killing each other for money, for momentarily gain. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not who we really are. You dig what I'm saying? But
Right.
that's why through the sensitivity of movies, and everything, that how people promote certain life or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It actually becomes like, yo, this is how we got to do it. Even like, look at what I had to go through. Like, it's like I said, it's survival of the fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in that environment, that's why it's better for people to stay out of that environment. You know what I'm saying? To do their best, not try to look like that. I'm not glorifying this shit. That shit is whack. But at the same time, sometimes, like, for people, let's say they're on drugs or they going through situations, sometimes they actually get cleaned up when they go in there. You know what I'm saying? That's helping them maybe be able to refrain from doing that, or certain people get to reflect. Because a lot of people, when you out here, you moving so fast, you doing this, you doing that, you know what I'm saying? You thinking about your girl, you thinking about this, you thinking about everything else, but you got to take time for yourself. You dig what I'm saying? So when you out here, you got to do that. You got to really meditate, reflect. But when you in there, you got so much time that you're able to do that. I know so many people that they read books, they read magazines, everything when they locked up, when they out here, they won't never pick up a book.
That's right.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's backwards. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of different stuff, you know what I mean? That we got to really, as people, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we really got the essence to change, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a follower, either. Stand up for something, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you're going to buy somebody, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey, you know what I mean? People, Pac, you know what I mean? People who had a message in their music and stuff. That's what, like, I put, you know, some of the images on the t-shirts, because these are people who I feel like, you know, Muhammad Ali, he stood for what he believed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to the army, fight this white man's war. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in a war right here, and I don't even respect me here, why the fuck would I do that? He lost his title over that. How many people would do that?
Right. That's a fact.
How many? Raise your hand now, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the people who I want to highlight. These are the people who I don't want people to forget. Like, nowadays, like, what it is like, the game is controlled and puppeteered towards who they want to put, and they desensitize the Black man from being God to a nigga, you know what I'm saying, a fag, you know what I'm saying, or just, you know what I'm saying, a wankster, you know what I'm saying? And that's the people who's at the top. That's the people who willing to bend over and do whatever the fuck, or wear and really, like, do some fucking, you know what I'm saying, coon shit, you know what I'm saying, clown shit. It's like a circus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Whoever look like the best clown, we gonna promote that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga meaning black, any Asiatic man, if y'all motherfuckers don't know, from Mexican, black, Philippine to, you know what I'm saying, even Chinese people don't even know that they're the original man. Sometimes they treat us like we not one with them. And that's why we don't feel that oneness. But if you go back to Buddhist monks and different stuff like that, you'll see it was black monks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was all over the world. That's the lie that they don't want you to know, bro. We was all over the world. We the original man. There's 7 shades of the original man. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word, like, that Spanish, they sit up there. It's 7 continents, 7. It's 7. That number 7 is the God number. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's so many different people, that Spanish people that don't know the truth or whatever, like, you know, like black. That's why sometimes you talk about in the jail, God bodies is the ones that actually sometimes come there and come with the knowledge, like, yo, bro, you a Latin king, you a blood, bro. Come on, y'all niggas is both the original man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody sometimes, like, you know, it's the way they was raised. Maybe their parents said, yeah, that nigga, this, that. Nah, bro, this is a different y'all niggas is ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand that we all one. That's why it's like, you know, it's all genocide killing each other. You know what I'm saying? So technically, the whole gang shit, man, if it ain't uplifting, like on some Black Panther shit, like when it started, like with, you know, and really uplifting your community and protecting your community, protecting the women and doing the right things and bringing money together for the black dollar, then that shit ain't about shit, homie.
Right.
And that's to all big homies.
Yeah.
Like, end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not what it was originally planned for. Like, now it's just all corrupted. You know what I'm saying? Everything's corrupted. The music is corrupted. Everything is fucked. So to find a pure artist like me, it's not a dime a dozen, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I want everybody to go check out what I'm doing.
You want to be able to spit something before we close this down?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We could spit something.
Written, whatever. Let me hear some stuff. But before we get to that real quick, let me ask you a few more questions.
Yeah.
Where did you become God body at? Was it in prison or in the streets?
Like, basically, that's my birthright. I'm automatically that. Like, as we already have, like, it's basically like tapping in and becoming and understanding who you are, basically. You know what I'm saying? And but that's already, you know, by birth. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, you know what I mean? Whether some people acknowledge it or not, you know what I'm saying? That's why, in a sense, you know, God is just like, you know what I'm saying, king of his cipher. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take a responsibility for, you know, your actions. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to put it out on everybody else for what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like dealing with power and refinement. Like, instead of looking at everybody else, like what's wrong with them, you got to take a look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and work on yourself. You know
talking. Yeah.
Like, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because everybody could point the finger. He did this, she did that. You know what I mean? That's easy. And trying to big yourself up at the same time. But really, it's, you know, that's why it says in the Bible, don't worry about the plank in somebody else's eye, but worry about the one that's in yours. You feel me?
We got knowledge. Hey, y'all listen up. This is knowledge right here. This is, go ahead, listen. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. Okay, last question before we get to the spitting and stuff. It's part 1. We're going to have to do like at least 3 parts. This brother got a lot of knowledge. I'm letting y'all know this is part 1. I'm gonna ask you this last question about you spent a little bit of time at Rikers. What kind of things happen at Rikers on a regular basis? Is it a big deal with stuff popping off every single day? That's the first part of the question.
Like basically it's like my dude said, like different organizations got different phones, you feel me? Like, so like if you ain't a neutral nigga that's like holding weight or probably linked up with one of those people who got those phones, then you might not even get the phone.
Okay, I got you.
That's neutral nigga that's willing to, like, what, nigga? I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody in here stopping me from using the phone, you know what I'm saying? And then it might be like a little bit of a, you know what I'm saying, like, you're going to have to match niggas out for that, you know what I mean?
Got you.
Now I say peace, king, not nigga. 187